What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? Got my light a little off here. Uh, how you guys doing today? Happy Friday. My name is Jeremiah Davis, aka the Funding Coach, coming to you with Black Label Friday, where I am educating people on the Black Label CRM and giving you tips how to maximize the use of the Black Label CRM. And if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that we got a lot of new features coming to the software that's going to change the game. It's already changed the game, but with the new features, it's going to be next level. We're going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years ahead of anyone else with our software and our automations and the new kind of business model that we're offering within the software. Um, is gonna make you the authority in the business credit and the business funding arena to better service your clients with the most accurate, up to date information and accomplishing their goals. Meaning, getting funding, building business credit, getting better quality loans, getting qualified for SBA loans, business term loans. As well as a litany of other funding options. So today's topic, I am talking about how to sell business credit with the Black Label CRM, right? And I have this conversation so much. I'm sure I've already covered it before, but I got to keep telling you that how people think, how the average business owner thinks, and then when you're approaching them, or they're going to come to you asking you for primarily funding options, or they're going to be asking for business credit to get funding, and that's the biggest thing, right? In my experience of being, doing business funding and business credit, is most people that are building business credit don't necessarily care about the business credit itself, but they care about what they think business credit is going to get them, right? i.e., to premium loan products. So, by being prepared to show your client how working with us, we're going to get them from where they're at in their business and their business finances to a better position, right? And this is how I sell it. This is how I tell all of my clients to sell it, all my software users, all my affiliates to sell business credit. Okay. How do you sell business credit, right? You got to sell the goal, the dream, the mission, right? So everybody is, like I said, they're going to get business credit, but most of the clients of business owners that are coming to us are looking for capital of some shape, form, or fashion, right? They need money and they want to not use their personal guarantee, their social security number, or their personal assets as collateral. But to get you ready to get those premium type loans, it's a process. It's not overnight. There's no shortcuts. There's no loopholes. There's no trickery. All those things are technically kind of borderline fraud. If you're trying to, con the banks and the creditors and the lending institutions and extending you loans or lines of credit under false pretenses, right? I.e., authorized user accounts or business trade lines that are not really trade lines, but actually just adding fictitious business trade lines to your business credit report. Obtaining credit and finance under false pretenses is a crime, a federal crime. That's where you're talking about, club fed, but there are plenty of funding options, and there are plenty of options to get the funding and the resources the right way without jeopardizing your freedom, or even a lot of times you might not even go to jail. You're just going to get fined by the FTC or somebody a lot of money that could put you out of business, right? So my motto has always been, do it right the first time. Okay, do it right the first time. So when a client comes to me, like right now, I got a client about to close on a $350,000 business loan. It's a revenue-based loan. It's higher interest. They have the money and the personal credit to qualify for any other type of loan. They just don't have the business structured for business credit or comparable credit yet to get qualified for the premium loan products. So that's why I'm going to get them the loan, and then I'm going to upsell them to my VIP live coaching business credit um, platform service. Right now, I'm not going to do the coaching. I'm outsourcing the coaching to our team of coaches that's going to walk them through step by step in building their business credit. And our goal is to build their business credit in 3 to 6 months and get them qualified, right? Get their finances in order, get their financial statements, their business financial statements, their personal financial statements, their tax returns. You know, if there's any back taxes or not tax filing for the last couple of years, those need to be filed, updated, and hypothetically, or more beneficial is having all back taxes paid, right? Because the lender is going to look and say, okay, are you using this money to pay your back taxes, or are you using this money for the working capital or expansion or equipment or employees, right? So for the premium loan products, the bank wants to know what the money is going to be used for. And a lot of times they want to know the details of how the money is going to be spent and how you're going to generate more revenue, and that your company's DTI is not out of whack. Like if you're already at say 50% um, on your DTI, your business debt to income ratio, and you get those loans pushes you up to 60% debt to income ratio, then they're going to disqualify you because they're saying your debt to income is exceeding what you can pay. You cannot service the debt, right? You cannot service the debt when you are or when your DTI is over 60% or up to 60%. So that's the type of things that our business coaching for the business credit gets the client ready for. So when we do go apply for the SBA loan, the business term loan, the business line of credit, or the corporate only financing, they're going to get approved because we done, checked our boxes, dotted our I's, crossed our T's, and everything. All right. So when I sell business credit, I am selling them the funding at the end of the business credit, right? Let's get this first round of funding and this or stopgap funding, whatever you want to call it, and then get you enrolled and start going, right? In our software, you can get you 10 vendor accounts day one, right? And then all you got to do is make 3 consecutive months of purchases and payments on those vendor accounts to get all of those 10 vendor trade lines reporting to your business credit, right? So that's one checkbox, right? You got to have 10 plus trade lines on your business credit to qualify for some of these premium loan products. Another checkbox is having your bank rating score. Minimum bank rating score has got to be a low 5. That means that your business balance, your business checking account has a daily average balance of $10,000 or more over 90 days. And having that tells the lender that you can afford the loan, right? Obviously, it's between the low 5 is between the low 5, mid 5, and high 5. It means your daily average balance is between $10,000 and $100,000. If your daily average balance is over $100,000, then you're in the low 6, right? So that's even better. Now you can really service the debt that you want to borrow against. Okay, so that's another checkbox, right? Paying all your credit card vendors off, or paying the balance or the payment, the monthly payment, 10 days before it's due. Why 10 days before it's due? Because if you're waiting to the day of or the day before and it doesn't post and you get a late payment on your business credit, you shot yourself in the foot. Now you got to work tirelessly to get that account removed, that late payment removed from your business credit profile. Okay, so those things, little things like that, having your DTI all situated, having the 20 items within the compliance or your business credit foundation, as most of you commonly refer to it, we would call it as lender compliance. These are 20 items that lenders look for when extending lines of credit and funding. right? So having all 20 items of lender compliance done, have a low 5 bank rating score minimum. If you're in the fours and the threes, all you're going to get is revenue-based funding, MCAs, urgent cash advance, revenue-based funding, or something that's asset-based um, type loan. So it's important to know what the banks are looking for before you apply. Okay, not only do you have to have the 10 vendors, you have to have your lender compliance, you have to have your business verified, your phone numbers, add business address, all those things, but you also need to have comparable credit equal to the amount that you're asking to borrow, right? This is not like a revolutionary concept or anything like that. It's just saying that um, just like with a personal credit card, right? You got a $5,000 limit personal credit card from Capital One, right? You go to Chase and apply for a business or personal credit card. They're most likely going to give you a credit card with a $5,000 limit, maybe a little more. Okay, and they're going to probably give you an introductory rate of 0% interest for 12 to 18 months on that credit card because they want you to use their credit card and they want to incentivize you to use their credit card over the one you already have. Well, same thing comes down to when it comes to business lending, right? If they see that you have access to, say, $100,000 or $150,000 in business credit, right, comparable credit, then they're more likely to extend you that same type of funding or credit or a business line of credit because you have access to those resources. And those resources don't have to be in one type of account or card. They can be, scattered over several types, right? So your vendor accounts count towards your comparable credit. Your cash cards count towards your comparable credit. Business lines of credit count towards your comparable credit. So within a 6-month time frame, we're trying to get you at least 50. I mean, what you're working with, right? You might be 25,000, 50,000, or 100,000 or more in comparable credit. So that's another checkbox we got off, right? Now we can go to these lenders and say, hey, they got all the boxes checked, they all the documents checked, they got the credit, they got everything checked, and then you're more likely to get approved for those premium loan products. So that's how I sell business credit to my clients that come to me seeking funding. I always try to say, hey, well, this kind of funding is great and necessary, but to get you qualified for better types of loans, I need you to go and build your business credit. And our only goal in building your business credit is to get you to the point where you can qualify for an SBA loan, for a business term loan, for corporate only financing, for a business unsecured business line of credit. So you can have those resources whenever you need them, and don't wait till the last minute, right? If you're waiting to get this type of financing, and you're going to get denied. You're going to get denied, right? What I'm saying is, I want to prepare a business to be ready at any moment's notice to access the premium funding products. That's the goal, right? I want to put your business in a position where when you need to go get a $200,000 business term loan, you can get it. I want to put your business in position to, if you need $100,000 line of credit or for real estate, that you can go get it. I want your business to be in the position where if you need to go get or you want to get corporate only financing, you already qualify for corporate only financing because we did all our due diligence initially, right? And then you don't have to live in that revenue based type funding world. You can transition to a better quality funding products and have access to them when you need it. What business could not benefit for having, say, $250,000 in a line of credit? This doesn't cost them anything on a monthly basis unless they draw from it. You're only paying the interest. Some of these banks will give you these lines of credit at a 3.5% draw rate, right? Or maybe it's 4 or 5, but that's still a lot cheaper than some of these revenue-based loans where you're talking about, 20, 30, 45% interest on that money in a shorter period of time. Wouldn't you like to be able to get an SBA loan for $500,000? Okay, and paying 4, 5, 6% interest instead of 20, 30, 40, 50% interest. That's what we're trying to accomplish. That's how I sell business credit, is saying, hey, by following my program and my coaching and doing everything that we have laid out in our software, step-by-step procedure, right, and the resources to complete the step, you're going to be better positioned to get this type of funding that you want, that's not too expensive. Okay, and that is an easier sale, especially after I got in the first round of funding. Right, if I get in the first round of funding, get them $50,000. Okay, I'm asking for $4,000 to enroll you in my live VIP business credit coaching course or program, and then as soon as possible, as soon as possible. Okay, because every business is going to be at a different stage, so we can't. Every business is not going to be able to go get that funding in 3 months or 6 months. But that's our goal, is to do it as fast as possible. If you're a startup business and you're just starting to build your business credit and you need to access capital, that's what you're going to have to wait at least 1 year, because a lot of banks want you to, for those premium loan products, you need to be in business with most banks for 2 to 3 years to qualify, and have 2 to 3 years of the business financials to qualify, right? There are some banks that will extend a business term loan for business you've been in business for 1 year, right? But those are fewer than the ones that require you to be in business for 2 years or more. So this is the information. This is that's the stuff that's in the Black Label CRM, right? We have all this mapped out for you, with the education, with the training videos, with the training video avatars. All of it is designed to get you from this type of funding and qualify for the premium type of funding. That's what you want to do. Now, as an additional caveat or bonus, I'm giving a 10% discount on the software. That's $300 on the software only, or $500 off the business builder. The business builder includes the software and a complete build out of your business. I mean, from website to CRM to integration appointments, phone calls, text messages, emails, social media posts, blog posts, the whole kit and caboodle we're going to build out for you for your business. That normally I'm still promoting it for $5,000, but I'm taking 10% off. That's $500 off. So you can get it now for $4,500, and we do have financing, right? Or if you want the software only without all the automation and build out that I use, basically is the business builder is cloning my system for you. Okay, so the same way I got my stuff set up is the same way I'm gonna set yours up. All right, but the software only, which is $29.97, is 10% off as well. So that's $300 off of that. So you're going to get that for $26.97, or you can get the business builder for $44.97. Okay, and you can finance either one of those. Okay, so and then I'm literally next week. I know I keep saying next week, but during our owners or partners meeting today, we're going to have the lending platform integrated. It's integrated now, and we're going to start testing it next week. Now, what that means is, if you're already an affiliate of Business Funding now, that we'll be able to submit your loan applications and then automate that funding process for you and your clients. Okay, and with the document collection and the lending, the bidding portal, and all those things like that. And we're going to be able to cover about 20 different loan types in the software. Everything from the business term loan to the SBA loan to the revenue base to the asset base to the equipment base, all the 20 different loan products that we offer. We're also including in the software 10 credit cards, right? The software is going to take the scan, pre-qualify them. If they qualify for the business credit cards, we're going to recommend 10 out of the 200. We have 244 business and personal credit cards in the software. If you have the software, then you know what the cards they are, and then you can get your clients approved for those particular credit cards. But in the software with the system and the scan, it's going to suggest the top 10 cards that they should apply for and get approved for automatically. That goes into testing. So all of this stuff is going into testing, and we're hoping within maybe 2 or 3 weeks, say 30 days or so, that we'll be able to open this up to all of our software users so they can start funneling their clients through our funding concierge service, where we're going to do the funding for you, as well as trying to upsell them to the VIP Business Credit Builder, live coaching, and the second round of funding. So we're testing the model out first to get all the bugs out, and then we'll be rolling it out to all of our software users. So come next week, if you're an affiliate of Business Funding Now, you'll be getting a new affiliate link for your loan applications. Okay, but if you want the software, take advantage. All right, it might go the 10% off might go away the October 1. So don't delay. Like I said, if you don't have the cash or credit, apply for the financing. You might be surprised matter of fact, if you get approved for like $20,000, $30,000, all you're going to pay me is the $5,000 for the business builder, or the $3,000 for the software, and you keep the rest to be invest into your business. Okay, so this is what we're working on, and this is what we're going to be doing. So, but that's the business model that we're pushing out for all of our software users as well, is to get the clients in, get them funding first, upsell them to the business credit, live coaching, and then as soon as possible, get them a second round of funding. And we're going to be here to assist you with your clients to do that. All right. Let's see. Did I get any questions yet? All right. If anybody got any questions, I'll take a couple questions before I wrap it up. Yeah, we're about 24 minutes into this right now, but a couple other things I can add on are the business funding expert certification course. Right, I've dropped the price down from $997 to $497. All right, this is not going to be around for long, but the truth is, I created the course to make my life easier, because too many people call me and want me to talk about, I got a guy who needs funding. I got a guy that needs funding. Right, I want you to get the software or sign up as an affiliate and use the automated process, because quite frankly, I just don't have the time anymore to handhold everybody and teach you how to be a loan broker. But if you get the course for $500, $497, you're going to learn 30 different business loans in that course. 30 different business loans in that course. And you're going to get the description of the loan type. You're going to get the case study of the loan type. You're going to get the pros and cons of the loan type. And you're going to get the requirements and the supporting documents of the loan type. Then you can also get my 5-question formula on how to pre-qualify any business for one of our funding options. Okay. What else we got in there? We got the oh yeah, the guarantee, right? Still offering the guarantee with the course. If you can get the course and you get through it and get your certification, and then you get your first funding deal and you work with me on that, you're going to get your money back. First deal, automatically. You're going to get more than that $500 commission. You're going to get probably 2 or 3,000, maybe more in a commission check by working with me. And I'm just trying to help you get your first deal closed so you can make your investment money back, as well as give you some on-the-job training on how to package a deal, how to communicate with the client, how to educate the client on the funding options that are available to them wherever they're at. Right. Only other caveat is, if your clients have a business and it's not making any money, it's going to be difficult to get them funding. All right, they got to have one of two things. They got to have a business that's making money, or they got to have a good personal credit. We got funding solutions for either or. But if they don't have no money coming in their business and they don't have any good credit, then there's nothing we can do for them. They have to have one of those to get any type of funding um, uh, from a lender for their business. Okay, we can do good credit business funding, like unsecured business funding, UBF funding, or we can use some other type of funding available that requires you to have good credit. Or if you just got revenue and not so good a credit, there's other funding options that you can qualify for that as well. Okay, so I just want to encourage you. Listen, I'm still doing live demos. I'm hoping by the end of the month to have the demos on demand, pre-recorded. So when you schedule or request a demo, it's just going to be automatically emailed to you, and then you can just watch it at your leisure. Okay. Because it takes me about an hour to go through the software in a live demo. So if until that changes, go ahead and schedule your live demo for next week, and I'll be happy to walk you through all the steps of the software and show you how to sell business credit and funding to your clients. Right here, we already did all the testing. We already know 99% of businesses have less than 3 trade lines. We already know that. That there's 33 million businesses in the United States, and most of them all need funding. We already know that there's 1 to 2 million new businesses started in America every year. So, and they all need funding, and they all need business credit. So I don't know if there's a better time than now to get into the business funding and business credit arena, but with Black Label CRM, you got both of these products and the tools to make it happen, right? And the support team with me and my team backing you all the way. Okay. So don't delay, get involved, get it signed up, and I'll see you on the other side. Catch me on Monday. I'm going to be talking about on business uh, business funding now. Monday Fun Day show is going to be at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to be talking about topic um, is the SBA a good loan for your business? Right, that's the title of the upcoming show on Monday. Is the SBA loan good for your business? And I'm going to go over some of the requirements and for SBA loans. Okay, so don't miss that. And like always, like, share, follow, and I'll see you. All right, my name is Jeremiah Davis. I am the funding coach. Peace.